Hello, my name is Gabi and we are building a greenhouse. With the current greenhouse and real-life measurements, the balcony we are working with looks like this. It's about 3 meters by almost 5 meters, short by a few centimeters. The square greenhouse takes a significant amount of space and there's just some room left to watch the fish. The current pool holds about 220 to 240 cubic centimeters of water with a maximum capacity of 288. The new pool, with the correct size, will hold about the same volume because we can go 5 centimeters deeper if needed. Even if this is not the case, we will design it in such a way that the filters and everything else will go outside the greenhouse. What we are trying to achieve is to have the viewer in the middle of the river and watch the fish towards the bank. The water flow will be from left to right. On the bank of the river there will be a section with dirt where normal plants should grow. This will help us with the oxygen filtration during the winter. While researching, I have found this new material which is used for garden roofs. This material is available in much bigger sizes than acrylic, while still having free shipping. So we will make use of it in any circumstance where viewing is not necessary. All the blue panels are transparent acrylic. All the red sections are opaque. The sun will shine towards the roof all day long. Here we can see the exact size of the new greenhouse. Since there is much more room on the balcony, some of the panels do not have to be removed anymore. The white sides will have a bubble wrap filling, then a cellophane layer, and then an aluminium foil layer. We have learned that heat is a wave, same as the light. Therefore, for the cooler months, if we can reflect the heat and light inside, we gain a significant amount of heat. During the summer, the aluminium is not required, and we have to come up with a plan on how to achieve this. Here is the design of the panels when applying what we have learned so far. The top, bottom, and right overhangs are covered by the top acrylic sheet. The plank between the two layers is thicker for extra insulation. To the right there is a wood beam which supports half of the left side and half of the right side. This resembles very much the type of joint we had between the top and lower sections in the previous design. The bottom sheet of acrylic offers a little bit of support and overlaps the beam of the second panel for proper insulation. Once in place, the upper and bottom beams are parallel to the front and back wall of the greenhouse. As a bonus from the previous design, this provides much better insulation. The downside is that the wood has to be cut very well. Here we can see a demo how two roof panels slide one onto each other. The two front panels have the same construction inside as in the first model. The same type of joint is used, but this time a thicker wooden beam will go between the two acrylic sheets. This type of joint is more clear. We can afford it because the top sections are not cut in the exact same spot. Therefore, they will push against the front wall to ensure that it is airtight. To the left and right of the front sections, there are some notches that overlap the end of the side panels. Same idea as in the first model. Look at this beauty. Now that we have it more or less ready, let's discuss a little about the floor. The cooler air is usually found at the base of the objects. In order to prevent it from going in, we need a base airtight with the walls. This base will also allow us to use the L-shaped metal pieces in order to hold the panels from sliding outwards. What we aim for is to create a skirt around the greenhouse in order to cover the gap between the floor and the walls. It should look like this white plank in front of the front panel. Then, after we install the skirt at the base of the greenhouse, we need a brace-like structure around the middle of it for the same purpose, to hold the panels together while insulating the possible gaps. In order for the brace to stay in the air, so to speak, we have to add some pillars. In this model, I have included them in the middle of each panel to have a dual purpose, to support the brace while strengthening each piece. Before finishing this video, we need to address the elephant in the room, the pool. The main goal of the series still applies, to provide an adequate volume of water for the plants and fish. However, now we have the chance to add a new goal, transparency. For the first time, we are not forced to obey the shape of the current pool. It will be a rectangle instead of a current square, and it can be deeper while being lighter. It will be significantly closer to the wall of the house, if not actually on top. We will profit from this opportunity and make sure that the viewing panel will be transparent. Thank you very much for learning from me, and see you next time.